Hello, welcome. I'm live. We're doing a Q&A today. I'm excited. It's the 1st of November. How exciting is this? So I'm going to be on here for about an hour answering some questions. I'm excited. So if anyone's got any questions, you can pop them in the chat. If you are watching this back with me during the replay, oh, I've just knocked something over on my table. If you are watching this back with me, it's more than likely you'll receive answers within the replay because the angels know we are a collective and they're very aware of that, and they're very aware that I'm not going to be able to answer everyone's questions in the live. So if you just kind of jump on or pick a place in the live during the replay, it's more likely you're going to receive an answer or something the angels want you to know. So thank you and welcome. So I'm just waiting now for anyone to come in. And just to remind everyone as well, tickets are on sale for my live event in London next year. So if you'd like to come to London and see me live for a whole day, I'm going to be doing a live event for the whole day. So we're going to be doing angels in the morning, some power cleanses, connecting. It's going to be powerful. And then in the afternoon, we're going to be focusing on twin flames. I'm going to be doing a bit of a Q&A, a bit like this, but live on stage. So it's going to be awesome. So a whole day event in London on May the 18th. It's a Saturday, 2024. So if you'd like more information or you want to be a part of that, just connect through the description and the link below. Okay. So just waiting then for anyone else to jump in. So just got my drink and I'm just chilling a little bit and waiting for the questions to come in. Now I did have a little bit of an issue. I did a members live the other day and I had a little issue with my chat. So if anyone does donate to me today, I will be making a note of them so I don't lose anyone's donation. So I'm prepared. I'm more prepared today. We had some technological things going on the other day, and that was because of the energy of the full moon and everything else. So just waiting for people to come on. Obviously, I haven't announced this live, so I just have to be a little bit patient and just give it a little bit of time. There you go. We got the gorgeous Donna coming in. Welcome, Donna. Thank you for being here, honey. Good afternoon, Liz. I just noticed you was live. I'm just going out as well. Where are you going to? Let me know. Anywhere exciting? Is there any message from Mark today before I go out? So here today, the weather's on and off. It's been raining. The sun's just been shining. So really is a brand new day. Brand new month, brand new day. It's exciting. Where are you going? Anywhere exciting today? Let's connect with Mark and see what's happening straight out. He's saying to you, I'm learning to let go and accept the things I cannot control. Now, interesting, because that's a very feminine energy. Just checking. It's definitely the masculine cards. It's a very feminine energy. So I feel Mark is saying to you, I am experiencing right now my own divine feminine energy. I am feeling that way and I'm learning to let go. And this is really interesting because I've just channeled Saturday's videos. And obviously it was, what is it, Wednesday today? It's going that quick. And I'm really feeling on Wednesday, even give me a block in the throat, it's about the art of letting go. So if you're having any blocks in it, and obviously I think you're back in communication, but regardless of that, you're already always connected to your twin anyway. But they're giving me a little block in the throat. And I feel what he's saying to you is, I'm no longer going to stop myself from communicating with you and saying the things I want to say, or it's like he's kind of saying to you, I'm letting my heart control me now. I want my heart to control what's happening between us instead of my head. So I feel what he's saying is he's beginning to operate more in his feminine energy, and that's powerful. And obviously this is because you're mirrors of each other, and you're learning to let go and accept the things you can't control. So you're learning how to let go. And, I love how you're always doing things as well, Donna. Like you're saying, you're going around to see your niece. You're out and about, you're doing things. You're not waiting around, and that's so powerful on this journey, because when we feel we're waiting around, that's when we struggle. Yeah, I'm back in 3D communication with Mark, just going with the flow, not rushing him either. Absolutely. And because you're in that energy, he's also operating in this energy. So when you're both operating in that energy, it flows better. Things happen quicker. Things happen very quick, in fact. That's how the way me and George came into union. It's only when we're kind of pushing against that resistance that things get hard. So I hope that helps, honey. Very powerful. So keep doing you and have a great day out with your niece. Welcome to everyone jumping in. We've got Emily, we've got Sam, Joni and Nan in the house. Thank you for being here, guys. So if you give me a thumbs up as well, if you enjoy the fact that I'm live as well. especially Donna. I think Donna will have already if you enjoyed your message. So we're going to do a message for Emily. Emily says, hi Liz, are there any messages coming through from my DM at this time? Thank you so much. Are there any messages coming through from your twin at this time? So the deck I'm using is a Divine Masculine Energy Oracle. So what's the message coming through for Emily? Wow. Masculines are really deeply in, thought today, because it's taken a while for the card to come out. Got to get the right energy out here. What does it? Oh, jumped on the floor. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is what he's saying to you today. Love is power. Love is power. 3 amazing words there. So that's the message coming through from your DM at this time. You're saying our love has power, because love is power. So I feel Emily is kind of reminding you to focus on the love, not the fear. That's where the power is between you, and that's where things will happen. And again, this card just kind of was sticking out of the deck. We've just had this one coming out for Donna. So already a collective message here saying the masculines are operating more in their feminine self right now, and they are learning to express themselves through the art of letting go. So in other words, trying to hold things in and worrying about things, they want to really let go and express things. And because I feel you may also be learning this lesson, as a divine feminine, this is what we learn, to let go and accept the things we can't control. So we give anything we're struggling with or stressing over to heaven. And then obviously heaven can transmute it and get involved and bring solutions in. But the message coming through for you is love is power. So focus on the love. So he is focused on the love and he feels the power of it today. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, hi dear Liz, I'm not in contact with my DM. Can I know what he's going through and wants to say to me and his current thoughts for me? My DM is somewhere near you in the UK and London. Say that he's in London. London's about an hour and 50 minutes on the train from where we are. We're in the Midlands here. London, my sister lives in London. I'm there a lot though. And obviously we're going to be in London for the whole week when we do my event here, if you're thinking of coming to this. But it's great that he lives in London. You've put, should I message him and reply to him? So what you're saying, Sam, is I'm not in contact with him, but you're saying, should I reply to him? Okay, so really, if you're saying, should I message him and reply to him? Well, if you're not in contact with him, there's a reason, okay? What we tend to do as divine feminines is want to initiate that communication, want to create, the talking again and the connecting again. And sometimes what's best is to just let the dust settle and let them move towards you. You've put, I'll email for details. Maybe divine wants us to meet this way. You don't need to email me. I can't even speak, but don't email me for the details. It's all in the link in the description box below. But what I'm actually connecting with here is, I feel that, for that card to come out already, I feel this is actually a message for you right now, Sam. I'm going to shuffle the cards, obviously. But I feel you're learning right now to let go and accept the things that you cannot control. Because as a divine feminine, this is what we have to do. We have to learn to trust the masculine to take the lead in the connection. And the way they do that is by feeling like they're not rushed to communicate. Like Donna's put it perfectly there. She's put, I'm back in 3D communication with Mark. I'm just going with the flow and I'm not rushing him either. And the way that manifested for Donna was by working on the self, by giving back to the self, by allowing the flow of things and not trying to control. And we've all been there where we panic if we're not in contact with our twin. We think there's something wrong. We can take it personally. And that's just not true at all. So it's more than likely if there's no contact, there's a reason for that. So he'll be processing, working things out, thinking about things. And when he's ready, he's going to reach out to you anyway. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, do you really feel you're going to reach out because you want to for just to say hi, or are you wanting it to happen for a response? Ask yourself this question. How will you feel if he responds to you? And how will you feel if he doesn't respond to you? And if you're going to feel bad if he doesn't respond to you, if you're going to panic, if it's going to set anything in motion, then it may not be the right thing to do. But let's see what energy he's in anyway, okay? Jumping straight out. He's saying, I am awake. I am awake. So what he's saying to you is the very clear precise messages, have you noticed, coming out by the masculine in this deck today. He's saying to you, I'm awake, I'm more aware of things than you realise. So Sam, what I'm actually feeling here is trust him to reach out to you. Obviously, it's not up to me to say to you whether you should or should not reach out. It's something you have to do for yourself. But I definitely feel that this is about him saying to you, I am aware of this journey. I am aware of the way I feel about you, and I am awake to things, and I am going to reach out to you in divine timing. So that's the flow and the energy I'm getting. And if you have a word with Donna as well, because obviously Donna will tell me, she's obviously commenting in the chat there as well about how to bring this in. So that's also, but yeah, look at this. Your love makes me so high. So what he's really saying to you is when I'm around you, I get a natural high from your love. So he's not going to stay away from that energy for long, Sam. You know, he's going to be coming back in for that dose of that natural drug, you know, and I don't want to love you in the darkness anymore. And I used this deck for the members live with Rob the other day, and this card kept coming out. So this is the masculine saying to the feminine collectively, I don't want to be in the darkness. In other words, I don't want to hide our love. I don't want to be in darkness. I want to come out into the open. So your twin definitely wants to reach out at some point and express themselves. But I am saying some point because I still feel there is a little bit of healing taking place here. But he is awake to what's going on. So you may even be seeing the number 1111 because that's a big message that he's awake. Okay, so big changes are actually taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Joni says, how is my twin flame journey going? So how is your twin flame journey going? Let's bring in a different deck in for you. Jump straight on the camera. Wow. It's going good. You've got to trust in it though, and that jumped out. Remember, a baby needs nurturing. A baby needs looking after. It doesn't fend for itself. So you have to make sure you are giving to this journey as well. And we've got, look at this harmonious outcome. It's on the right path here. It's on the right path, but you have to trust that it's going well right now. Affirm, everything is working out beautifully for me. There will be a harmonious outcome. Everything is brilliant. And look at this. You've got two swans coming together. I spoke about that yesterday, about being paired up. So if you've seen pairs of animals, pairs of swans, pairs of anything really, including people, but I'm also getting this sign for you, you know, that in the swan there. So definitely things are on the right track now, but you have to trust. So you're learning how to trust. I hope that helps, okay? Nan says, hi Angel, great to have you here. Just show you live what my DML wants to say to me right now. Thank you. So what does L want to say to Nan right now? Straight out, I have the power to create my own reality. Now they give me a little bit of fear. So let go of any fear around your twin, perhaps taking control of this situation, moving things forward, because I really feel he's realising how powerful he is, that he can make changes and do things the right way, and he can create his own reality. So again, there's this real energy right now of awakenings taking place for the masculines, the understanding that they are more in control of their lives than they think they are. And your eyes are the window to my soul. So he's reminding you, when he looks into your eyes, he kind of loses himself. He sees the truth. You know, your eyes show me the truth. He's saying to you, I see into my soul when I look into your eyes. So sometimes he may be a little bit in fear around looking into your eyes because he knows he's going to melt a little bit. You know, he knows that, I mean, the masculines sometimes are afraid of looking the feminine right in the eyes because the feminine sees right through them, into the soul. So the masculines can feel very vulnerable. And I feel that's definitely what he's saying to you there. He's saying, you make me feel very vulnerable, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I have the power to create my own reality. So your twin is definitely moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? And Mariana says, hi Liz, what does my DM want to say to me with the pic he shared and any other messages he has for me? So what your twin want to say to you for MS here? Well, this is really powerful because you've got the credits of the deck, okay? So you've got a message for the counterparts on it. You need to hear this right now. This is why I leave it in. So on this journey back home, this is what he's showing you in this picture, okay? And this is what you need to know. This is what your soul is speaking to you right now. This is for Mariana and really anybody watching this, all 25 of you, because you are divine counterparts, and this is a message for the divine counterparts. The message is, on this journey back home to our soul, It's important to remember that time and energy are fluid. Union is found within ourselves before it can be found with your physical person. When we can embrace the fact that we are whole within ourselves regardless, then we can begin to appreciate this journey for what it actually means. This is a journey to spiritual ascension, and we have work to do. It's our mission to share and teach the world the power of unconditional love. Now, isn't that powerful? Everyone needs to hear that right now. Everyone watching. But this is definitely a message for you, Mariana, because you're realizing this more and more every day, what this journey is about. It's about self-love and inner union. And I feel your twin is actually sharing that with you today as a big sign of the power of the love, and that you're both ascending spiritually to align for each other. Remember, your learning is not just about the physical connection. It's not just about being together physically. It's about the power of unconditional love, and it goes beyond the physical world. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Now, I had an issue the other day with donations where they were disappearing off my screen. So as soon as I get a donation coming in, I'm going to do the donation, and then I'm going to go back to where I was in the chat. So if you've asked me a question, I'm not ignoring you. Don't panic. I'm just going to do Samantha first because it's an energy exchange, okay? So Samantha, thank you so much for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Does Gabriel have a message for me? Oh, wrong deck, okay? Whenever the cards misbehave in that way, I know I'm not using the correct deck, so I want to use the other deck. This is the deck I want to use for you. The gorgeous deck by Zoe from Aligning with My Soul. So what does Gabriel want to say to you? Wow, jump straight over. Look at that. I know it's time to express my love to you. So Gabriel is definitely preparing to reach out in some way and express the love and tell you exactly how they feel. And this is really a message for you as well from heaven, saying have faith. Have faith that he's going to do this at the right time. Have faith in the bond that you share. He's saying to you, I've got faith in you and I, which means he's been learning a lot too. And he said, I know it's time to express my love to you. I've got faith with this. I'm going to have faith to do this. So definite movement forward here. And I've just shuffled, and look at this. I'm never not thinking about you. I'm never not thinking about you. So he's always thinking about you, and he wants to express himself to you. So there's a real shift happening here. There's a real shift taking place. So if I use the twin flame cards for you, the guardian angel cards, straight out, the message coming through for you is angel tribe. Well, isn't that beautiful? Because you are surrounded by community here, and you know you're supported. And the angel's saying, we want you to seek out other earth angels like yourself who are also on their twin flame journey. We are sending you new people who are part of your divine angel tribe. Isn't that powerful when you are here right now in a community of twin flames? It's like the angels are saying to you where you're meant to be. You've got support around you. And also you're receiving messages in music. So I feel that your twin is definitely communicating with you through music. And I love that his name's Gabriel anyway, because it's very connected with the archangels. But music has a very healing effect, and it can uplift your spirit. So I feel that anytime you're going through anything, or you're feeling maybe a little bit doubtful, or something is triggering to you, or something's going on, I feel that Gabriel will send you a song, obviously through his own energy or in another way, and the angels will send you a song to bring in relief or to help you to feel at peace. So if you've been feeling down lately, it's time to listen to some of your favourite songs or make music of your own. So music uplifts our vibration and brings in that feel-good energy. And there's also abundance flowing in here. So the angels want you to know, Samantha, that all your material needs, which means everything you want to bring into the physical world, they will now be met in order for you to easily and effortlessly unite with your twin and fulfill your mission, and life works together. So remember, you've got a mission. I'm going to be talking about this in Saturday's video, because I've just recorded it before coming live. And it's about mission, it's about purpose and these things. So, you know, you're being shown here how close you are becoming to union. You know, but focus on abundance, focus on your own self, focus on power. And the angels are really saying to you, have faith, because, especially faith in you and him, because he knows it's time to express the love. So have faith that he's going to express his love to you at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. So I'm going to go back down the chat then. So this is the way I'm going to be doing it today. Okay, so if anyone donates, obviously you get priority, and then I go back to the questions. So the message we've got coming through now is for Donna V. So Donna says, "Hi, lovely Liz. Can I please have or ask my DM what are his intentions with me?" So what are your DM's intentions with you for Donna V? What are his intentions with you? And they're also saying you're mirroring each other, so your intentions are his intentions. So remember that even if the physical reality doesn't show that directly, what you want, he will want too. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. So obviously I'm not going to say that word because I'm trying to keep it PG, but this is definitely a big message about I'm sure you've just read that there. So, there's a lot of Kundalini rising between you. So there's definitely what his intentions are right now. He wants to be with you in a very intimate, physical, sensual, desirable way. Trying to word it in a way that's very PG. He wants to be with you in that way. That's his intention, okay? He wants to be with you as lovers. He wants to have that connection with you. And it's very powerful right now. So what else does he want you to know? I can feel that you're in your power and I'm moving with you. So what he's saying to you is you're in your power right now, Donna. Even if you don't feel that way, you absolutely are. And he's saying, I can feel you in your power. Now, when the masculines feel that energy from the feminine, it's the most sexy thing in the world. There's nothing more powerful to the divine masculine than the feminine in power. And the way you empower is by being more in the present moment, enjoying life, breath work, doing all the things that keep your vibration high and keep that light shining very bright out of you. And when that light is shining out of you in that way, he feels that power. And he starts moving with you. In other words, you start moving together, back together in the right direction, moving forward so everything is happening the right way. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps. Okay, wow. We've got, thank you, Taz, for the donation, honey. So I'm going to do Taz and then I'm going to go back to the chat, okay? Thank you, Taz. So Taz says, does A have a message for me? So what does A want to say to you today? Straight out. Wow, do you know this is so powerful, Taz, because this card's come out 4 times since I've been on this live. So this is the masculine saying, I'm starting to operate now in my feminine energy. So your twin, A, is operating in feminine energy right now, which means A is starting to listen more to the heart. And the heart is saying, just let go. Speak your truth. Accept the things you can't control. In other words, there's no more room to deny this love. Okay, speak your heart out. Tell her how you feel. This is what's on his mind right now. And he's saying, look at this. I know it's time to express my love to you. And this is also the second time this card's just come out. So this is, your twin is saying, I know it's time to express my love to you. That's what my heart is telling me to do. And I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning to let go and accept the things I can't control. In other words, he's saying, I know it's time to express my love to you, no matter how you respond or react to me. So I definitely feel the masculines are in some kind of fear as well about how the feminines will react to their messages or how they express their love. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm a little bit afraid of what you're going to say or how it's going to go, but that's not going to hold me back or stop me. So he definitely knows it's time to express his love. So anything else you need to be aware of? Yeah, look at this. We've got peace and forgiveness. So forgiveness is going to bring peace in, and peace leads to forgiveness. So I feel a resolution coming in here that's going to lead to partnership, fairness and balance. So the Libra energy may mean something else to you, but what I'm connecting with is this Libra season that we've just been through has brought balance in. So whether there's been communication or no communication, it's been bringing balance in. So you're able to have a more aligned partnership that's more balanced and fair for both of you. And I definitely feel that you've been working on peace and forgiveness. And I feel a resolution coming in. So I definitely feel reunion energy around you guys. And, he knows it's time. And you might be thinking, well, when, Liz? When? Anytime. Be ready for anything. Because I feel he was ready for this in Libra season. And now we're in Scorpio season. So breathe through it and allow things to flow. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Rob, thank you for being here, honey, and thank you for moderating for me. I just decided to come on randomly and do a live. So next question we're doing is Noodles. So Noodles D says, Hi Liz, I love your work. Thank you so much for supporting me and being here with everyone. If you're drawn to any messages, that would be amazing. So let's bring you an angel message in, straight out, okay? And there's also a card jumping at the back. So the first message for you is receptivity. Wow. So feels like you're learning right now to receive, and your twin is definitely learning to receive your love. You know, whenever the masculine is pushing the feminine away, they aren't really receptive to love of any form. It's nothing to do with the feminine, you know, don't ever take it personally. So I feel your twin is learning to receive your love, or learning to feel worthy of love directly. And the angels are saying to you, we wish for you to work on your receptivity. You give so generously, and now it's time for you to learn to generously receive. This will also help you to receive your twin flame union and partnership. So I definitely feel that you're both mirroring this in some way. You're learning this, and so is he. You know, I say he because obviously when I'm just so anyone knows, I always channel the masculines with a he. It's just easier to do that. So obviously put the he, she into your own situation. But what I'm really connecting with here is, you know, this is about you both being able to receive at the right time. And there may even be a relocation coming up here. So your guardian angels see a relocation coming up on your journey. Either you or your twin flame are open to relocate to be together in sacred union. Congratulations. So what this means is, Noodles, there may be an opportunity to relocate. Now that may mean moving the other side of the world. It could mean moving a street away. You know, it definitely means that you're going to find a new place together. Like, for example, George moved to Stoke to be with me from Derby, which is about an hour away. And he relocated for me. But we both moved to a new place together, you know? So in other words, everything happens the way it's meant to. So I definitely feel there could be some changes around where you are living or where you go in the world, or there could be some travel taking place because you are earth angels and you have a mission together. So I definitely feel things are coming in to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? Now I'm just going to write down who's donating here. Bear with me a second, just so I know. So I'm going to do Anne and then Megan. Thank you both for the donations, guys. And then I'm going to either do donations that come through or go back to the chat, okay? That's how I'm working it today. So Anne says, a message from Frank and our journey. A message from Frank and our journey. So what does Frank want you to know today? Two cards flew out the deck, Anne. First one is, I'm connecting with my higher self for guidance. Wow. So he's saying to you, I am listening to my angels, guides, higher self. You know, he's being guided. So, you know, sometimes you may worry as if he's getting the right guidance, or if he's understanding things, or if he's being shown what to do. And he absolutely is. He's saying, I am connecting with my higher self for guidance. And he's saying, I was lying to myself about you so I could block out the pain of you not being in my life. So what he means is, you know, whenever he's kind of just got on with things and stayed where he is, obviously he stays where he is, but he is making changes to leave. He wants to be with you. He's saying he's lied to himself about you. In other words, oh, you'll be better off with someone else, or you may not want me anyway, or, you know, it's easier here, or, you know, saying all these things the ego says because it's afraid of change. And he's saying, I can't block out that anymore. I can't block out the pain anymore of you not being in my life. So it hurts him very, forgive me the word, profoundly. Okay, it hurts him a lot that you're not together. It hurts him a lot more than you actually realise. And you're being reminded of that because the big thing you're learning on this journey is the power that you have over it. Now, these cards are jumping out. Yeah, look at this. The love I feel for you empowers me and gives me the strength to face my fears. So what he's saying is your love gives me the strength to face these fears, to deal with these struggles I'm going through, to handle what's going on. Your love gives him that power. And he's saying, you give me strength. And it's really powerful this has come out because the reading that I'm sharing on Saturday, it's about how the feminine makes the masculines feel like a superhero. You know, you really do. It's like the masculine is saying, I can do anything with your love. You know, you give me power, you give me strength. You show me there is light at the end of the tunnel. And he's saying, I don't know how I've managed to hide the love I feel for you for so long. So he's saying, I don't know how I've hidden this love. I have blocked it out because it was easier. But how can I hide it when it's so strong? So this really is, Anne, just a matter of time until it all comes out into the open, because he loves you so much he doesn't want to lose you. And that's what he's a little bit afraid of. And they're giving me fear. Sorry, I have to burp it out, you know. And say never say sorry. This is the message for you. We have spent lifetimes in love. You know this. This is your feminine message. We have spent lifetimes in love. So you know you've had many lives together. No matter what the outcome has been in those past lives, the outcome in this life is that you're going to end up together. But you have to believe in that, trust in that, and remember your power. I hope that helps, okay? So we're doing Megan again, and then I'm going to go down to the, not again, but I mean, I'm going to do Megan, and then I'm going back down to the chat again. So thank you, Megan, for your donation, honey. Hello, gorgeous. A question from my friend Dawn, who's listening. Hello, Dawn. Does her twin have a message for her, and why has he been missing during the hardest times? Well, the first thing is the masculines are missing during the hard times so that we learn to rely on ourselves, but it's so much more than that. It's about relying on source, because we come here to have faith in God. Okay, whatever your religious beliefs are, we come here to have faith in something bigger than us. Higher power, universe, God, whoever you connect with up there. And when we are alone for certain things, it shows us how strong we are. But that strong doesn't come just from ourselves. It comes from the higher power, God, source, the universe. So that's why, because your twin not being there shows you don't need to rely on anyone else to get through the things you've come here to go through and do. That's the reason why. Because we don't, we're human as well as spiritual. And it's the human that wants things. Our spiritual side knows that we are completely equipped to deal with anything that's going on. And we have to learn that the hard way at times. Because it's our ego that wants our twin and says, oh, you should be there for me at this time, or why aren't you there for me? But we should never rely on anyone else for our own happiness, or, to feel complete, or any of these things. We learn that we get that from within us and above us. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why. For example, I got taught this very early on in my twin flame journey years ago in 2000 when my dad died, because at the time I was seeing a guy who ended up to be a catalyst 11 years later. And when my dad died, what was the first thing I did was ring him up, and he was like, I can't be with you anymore, because he taught me that lesson. Wow, I can't rely on him then. And, at the time I was like, calling him every name under the sun. But really, he couldn't give to me what I needed. And what I needed was my connection with God. And I worked on that. Okay. And that's what I was given. So when you go through the hardest times in your life, that's when you find faith in God. That's when you connect with source. That's when you connect with your own self. So that's what I'm being guided to share with you there, okay? So what do you need to know? Yeah, look at this. You were supported and loved. Now, this is the feminine message deck. So this is why. This is what you're being shown. The angels want you to know that no matter what's going on, you are supported and loved by heaven. Heaven is just a prayer away. In other words, when you ask, it is given. So that's what you're being shown. That answers that part of the question. And I know it's hard. And you think, well, he should be there and he should do this, but you need to let go of the shoulds, because it's how we learn. It's why we come. No one said it would be easy, but it's always worth it, okay? So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say? And, whatever you've been through, whatever's been hard, it's made you stronger. Remember that. Look at this. He's saying to you, I'm never not thinking about you. That's what he wants you to know. So it doesn't matter what you've been through. If you think, oh, he didn't care, or he should have been there, whatever you're thinking about why he wasn't there during the hardest times, he never stopped thinking about you. He never was not thinking about you. And that's what he's saying to you right now. I'm never not thinking about you. So you're on your twin's mind right now. Okay, so trust in that. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me just write these donations down. Big thank you to Michael and Dreams for the donations. So I'm going to carry on with donations. So Michael says, thank you so much, Michael. Blessed to see another day filled with amazing grace. And may our steps be taken with joy and praise be spoken with every breath we take. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? So I feel that's a piece of guidance that you're giving to everyone. Now, what I'm connecting there with straight away is Archangel Michael's energy. So I feel Michael has actually channeled Archangel Michael there and said, we're blessed to see another day. So in other words, the message for everyone right now is to be grateful for another day. Be grateful for this day, because when we are grateful for this day, we'll be filled with amazing things like grace. And our steps that we take, if we follow joy, if we walk forward with bliss and joy, then the universe will bless us with more and more. And when we praise God, when we praise the universe, heaven, the higher power, whoever you believe with, and we say thank you for this day, we're giving thanks to our Creator for giving us this day, then we feel better and better and better. So I really feel that's a channeled message coming through from Archangel Michael, from Michael. So thank you so much. And I'm going to pull you a card from the angels. Yeah, I want to pull you a card from the angels for Michael. I mean, you haven't asked a question there, so just going to do you a little intuitive message. Here we go. We've got the study card and we've got blockages. Now, isn't that powerful? So, and there's two cards on the floor. We've got playtime and destined. So this really sums up what you've just said. You know, you realize that your journey is perhaps destined and there's things going on. And, you know, you haven't said either whether you are a twin or not, but, you know, this is the message for you. Beloved one, we're so happy to confirm what you already know deep in your heart. You were destined to come together with your twin in this lifetime. So in other words, what this is saying to Michael is your faith keeps you strong. Your faith keeps you strong. So you already know in your heart what's going on because you have a big bond with the Creator. And you know playtime is so powerful. In other words, you're saying that yourself. If our steps are taken with joy and praise, you know, then things get better. So the angels are saying, we understand your journey may seem intense and frustrating sometimes when you inject playtime into your life and you laugh and play. It's the angels' way. So you're very aware of how you can move things forward and feel better in your own life. And that will lift blockages. You know, if you've been going through any blockages, anything, that can be blockages in your body as well as blockages in your journey. You know, and this is if you're blocked by another person, like a twin flame or anybody else, and you're saying, yes, amen, yes, absolutely. So you know that the way out of any blockages, whether they're in the body or energetic blockages, is to go with the flow. The way you work on removing these blockages within your own energy is to be more playful and to trust in destiny and talk to heaven and give it to God, and also to study everything, you know, because I feel you are a studier. And what I mean by that is, you know, you educate yourself. That could be with the Bible, it could be with other things. So take some time to study the dynamic of your journey, read books or take classes to learn more about the process and purpose of your twin flame path or of your journey. And I feel you are very educated in certain things and you can help others with that. And that's definitely part of your purpose. And I definitely feel that you've just channeled a message from Archangel Michael. I'm an angel therapist and I've just connected with that to give to everyone, to share some joy there and to bring in some beautiful light-hearted energy. So thank you so much for that, Michael. That's actually made my heart swell with joy. So really beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you there as well to Rob for the donation. Only I've popped you on my list just in case anything happens with my chat today. So Dream says, what my twin flame plans about our journey towards union? So what your twin flame plans? So I think you mean what does your twin plan, or what are the plans for your journey? So let's have a look. What are his intentions? What does he want to say? Let's have a look. Here we go. The intensity of our connection scares me, okay? So I feel your twin plans a lot of things towards union and, you know, to be with you, but then the intensity can cause fear. So I feel your twin wants to reach out so many more times than your twin actually does, or wants to initiate a call or a meetup or those kind of things, but fear gets in the way because of the intensity. Nothing to do with you or anything else. It's because of the power of the love. So he's saying the intensity of our connection scares me. And that means you have to have patience with the timings of your journey, the process of your journey, and to be flexible and adaptable to the journey. So you don't get triggered if things don't seem to go to your plan, because everything's going to some plan. And the angels are asking you to be focused on your spiritual journey. This is the feminine energy here. So I'm focused on my spiritual journey. So what the angels want you to connect with, Dreams, is your 5D connection. Connect through meditation. Connect through the way you feel. Connect through the signs and synchronicities. Work on connecting in the higher realms. Remember, it's not just about being together physically in union. It's about being in energetic union first. So I feel if you work on that, that's going to connect you with absolutely everything. And let's bring in a message from your twin. So in other words, your union's on the right path, but sometimes it can just get a bit much. And, this is what he's saying to you. I can taste your lips. So there's a lot of passion between you and a lot of desire. And he can taste you right now. So he wants to kiss you. He wants to be intimate with you. And I feel they're showing me as well, when you're talking, he may be watching your lips, which means he wants to kiss you. It's because he can taste your lips in that way. So I feel there's going to be a connecting soon with maybe kissing involved. And you have to have faith in that. So work on the energetic kissing. Visualize kissing him, maybe meditate and kiss him. And then you're going to see it manifesting in a physical way. I hope that helps. So it's not really about union right now. It's about the path to union. That's what I'm connected with. Obviously, kisses, yes, smoochies, like Sherry says, smoochies. That's going to lead to that physical union. I hope that helps, okay? The beautiful Rob there, the amazing Rob, says, hello, Liz. Any messages from Halloween or today? Thank you, hon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating, honey. So, big message for Rob. What does Rob want to say? What does Rob want to say? And thank you, Rob, for all your messages on my Twin Flame video, my members Halloween Alton Towers video as well. It meant so much. Look at this. I'll never give up on us. Now, they show me polar bears intuitively. Obviously, that's a symbol of perseverance and not giving up. And he's saying, no matter what happens, I will never give up on us. And obviously, you know that too. So I definitely feel you mirroring that energy back to each other. And your eyes are the windows to my soul. So you know that when you look into each other's eyes, it's felt, it's power, it's magical, it's special, and that just cannot be denied. These cards are jumping out. Oh my goodness, everything's falling over. Bear with me. The power this is. So this is what he wants to say. These cards jumped out here. I can feel that you're in your power. I love that because you are. I can feel that you're in your power. I can feel that you're where you're meant to be. I can feel it. And he's saying, I'm moving with you. So I feel that is definitely about moving in with you because you know that's coming. But I also feel that moving forward together. I'm moving with you. Like you feel each other's energy. You move together. In other words, where you go, he goes. It reminds me, this does, of in Twilight, where Bella's mother says to Bella, you're like magnets. When you move, he moves, or however she explains it. And that's what I'm really connecting with. Really powerful. The cards fell over, the tower over, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, look at this. I intend to reach out to you very soon. Very soon. So something is definitely shifting here. And I know you're going to be feeling that since it feels like a fresh start in November. And, we may feel like that every time it's a new month. But it really does feel that way. I certainly woke up feeling that way this morning. It's like any heaviness has been lifted. So definitely things are going to shift and change. And he can feel that, you can feel that, so the message for you is to remain in your power for things to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. DK, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Any messages from R? Any messages from RR? What does RR want to say to you, or R? Any messages? Jump straight out the deck. Wow, these cards are on fire. Look at this. I've cried so many times in the quiet in my bed. Wow, I've cried so many times. So what your twin is saying to you is, I get very emotional about our connection. Now, you may not even realize that this happens because this person may not show this to you in that way. Or maybe, they wear masks. So they don't really show this side of that. But he's saying, I've cried so many times. I'm a very emotional, sensitive person. Even if that part of him hasn't been shown just yet. In the quiet in my bed. So at night time, when it's quiet, all those emotions come up. All those emotions come up. It doesn't matter whether he's in the bed by himself or there's other people around. It doesn't matter. Okay, and the reason I say that is because I really am connecting collectively as well. For anyone watching who's feeling teary and feeling that's connected with your masculine, even if your masculine is in a karmic relationship, they can be lying in a bed with someone else and that other person could be asleep and they are crying over you. So don't think it's just... it happens many ways. Don't think they're happy and jolly, But going back to your particular message, honey, okay, because I feel this resonates more with. He's saying, in the quiet in my bed, when it's night time, when I can't distract myself with my job or my life or anything else, the TV, anything else, I get very emotional about us. And I've cried so many times in the quiet in my bed. And that's what you need to know. And look at this. I know it's time to express my love to you. So something is happening here. Something is shifting. Something is taking place. And that's what your person wants you to know. So what type of energy? I feel obviously is in sensitive energy. Wow, these cards are on fire. Look at this. I'm working on balancing my shadow side. So the shadow side is definitely more potent at night because I want to start over the right way. So that's the intentions from R is working through the shadows and the tears and the pain and the struggle to be able to be with you and start over with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Kay Turner, thank you for the donation. Only sending you so much love. Just so you know, guys, I'm focusing on donations as priority. And then when there is none, I'm going back to the chat, okay? So bear with me. So Kay says, any messages from my DM? I'm hoping, wishing and praying. So obviously your hoping, wishing and praying is going to manifest as well. So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? Here we go. Your DM is saying, I'm discovering my life purpose and following my passion. Now that's really powerful. So you're twin, and obviously you're hoping, wishing, praying, which means you're working on your life purpose and your passions. So I feel you are mirroring each other's energy in that way, and they give me fear. A little bit of fear there. So let go of any fear around if your twin is or is not awake, because I feel your twin is saying, I am awake to what this connection is. I am discovering, is actually a creation energy as well. I am discovering, that means he's learning things, understanding things, finding out information. I am discovering my life purpose, the reason I've come, what I need to do, and following my passion. Now, yours is passion. And also anything he may be passionate about as well, that he's working on. So he's saying, I'm discovering why I'm here, why I've come, and it's leading me back to you. So I'm definitely feeling there's a reunion energy coming in because of your hoping, wishing, praying. But not only that, because he's discovering who he is. And today, that's what he wants you to know, that he's discovering who he is, why he's coming. That leads back to you because he's following his heart and his passion. And that passion is you. And I definitely feel he could be going through some kind of a life change. That could be career-based. It could be any other changes. To make the changes to be on path with you, but also to align with why he's come. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Moon and Jess, thank you so much for the donations, and Roshni as well. So we're going to start with Moon. Thank you so much. I'm just making notes in case I lose the chat here. So Moon says, any message from my guardian angels and my DM? Thanks, Liz, as always. So let's start with a message from your guardian angels. What do your guardian angels want you to know? What do your guardian angels want you to know? 2 cards coming out here. Very powerful. So Moon, the first message coming out from your guardian angel is limiting beliefs. So I feel you're working on releasing limiting beliefs. This is when we struggle to believe that things are possible, or, you know, we don't look beyond the physical in some way. So the angels are saying, we see that limiting beliefs are hindering your progress on your journey. Write down all your limiting beliefs and give it to us for transmutation. So think about all the things that you're struggling with right now, and then change it around, maybe into an affirmation. I'm sure I spoke about this in a reading earlier, or maybe it was a personal read or something, but say if you write down, say if you say the thing that's causing you a limit, and I'm not saying this is what you are limited to, but maybe you think, actually, let me make it more general so it will resonate with everyone as well. If you say, I've got no money. Say if you say I've got no money, that's a limiting belief. I've got no money. Even though you may have money, but you may feel like you've got no money to buy a certain thing or go and do a certain thing. That's a limiting belief. If you turn it around and say, I have plenty of money, I am abundant, I am rich in all things, I have everything I need and more, then that's that kind of moves out of that limiting belief. So that's what I'm connecting with. So obviously you know what your limiting beliefs are in your own journey, and the angels are asking you to write them down and then change them into an affirmation in the present tense that's going to get rid of that limiting belief. And support, because you have the support you need from heaven. And the angels are saying to you, you are an earth angel. You don't need to suffer in silence. You don't have to do this by yourself. The angels are there to help and assist you. Pay attention to the new loving and supportive people we send into your life now, because we've got you. And you are here with like-minded beings, people who support you, help you, guide you, empathize with you, and who've been where you are. So in other words, the angel is saying to you, you're not alone, you have support, and all you need to do to move into your union is step out of limiting beliefs. Now, what does your masculine want to say to you? Straight out. You're a whole lot more than good enough. So you may have been releasing issues around self-worth. And your twin is saying, you are more than good enough for me. You're everything I want because you are my heaven. You are my heaven. So maybe these are the limits. Maybe you're thinking, oh, there could be something you're thinking, something that's limiting around being good enough. And if you affirm I'm valuable, I'm good enough, I'm worthy, I'm deserving of love, I believe in my love and I have faith in my dreams, or whatever you want to say, then that's what you're going to manifest, because your twin is saying you are my heaven and you are good enough for me. In fact, you're more than good enough for me. So I feel your masculine may even be thinking, am I good enough for you? And dealing with that too. So I feel you're both mirroring self-worth, and that's what's being healed. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Laura Marto, sending you so much love. Thank you for being here, honey. Jess Dream Guide. So I've got Jess, Roshni and Laurie. So I'm going to do, Jess says, thank you for the donation, Jess. How does my DM feel about me? Will he reach out soon? How does your DM feel about you? Will he reach out soon? He's saying, this card come out before I can taste your lips. Now, there's another card here as well. This means that he's thinking about kissing you. So, of course, he's going to reach out to you because he wants to taste your lips. He wants to kiss you. He's thinking about that. That's on his mind. And this is the second time this card's come up. So the masculines today are definitely thinking about kissing the divine feminine. I know exactly who you are to me. So he's saying to you, I'm working out who you are to me. And I know exactly who you are to me. Now, he may not recognize the label of the twin flame or the label of the divine feminine, but he certainly knows that you turn him on more than anyone ever has. He knows that you have a connection unlike anything else. He feels all the power of this love. So he's saying to you, I know exactly who you are to me, and I'm working on that. I'm working through any fears around that, being good enough for you, what I need to change to be with you, and I want to taste your lips because I want to kiss your lips, but I can taste your lips. So I feel he may be fantasizing and visualizing kissing you, and he's saying to you, yeah, I am researching this connection. So I definitely feel he's learning about this connection right now, learning what you mean to him. That's becoming very clear. Yeah, look at this. I'm connecting with my higher self for guidance, and I just want to hold you in my arms. So he definitely wants to reach out and connect with you, hold you, kiss you, feel you physically, and he's connecting with his higher self how to do this. Now, let go of the when. Okay, because he knows who you are and he will come forward, but you're learning, remember, how to let go of timelines and to be in the energy of flow. And when you're in the energy of flow, things just happen very quickly and naturally. So allowing to move forward to you the right way. Don't worry about the when, just know it will. And maybe visualize kissing him back, because that's definitely what he's connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Roshni, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from my DM? How is he feeling? So, how is your DM feeling today? And how is he? What does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I'm clearing karmic cycles and taking control of my life. So that's what he wants you to know. He wants you to know he's clearing out karmic cycles. He's clearing out the past. He's letting go of anything not serving him. And he's also saying, I'm taking control of my life. Again, I'm taking control of things I need to do to be free for you. I'm clearing out the past. So it's like he's clearing everything out to be free. And he's taking control, which is really, really powerful. You know, that's kind of that Taurus energy coming through. So he's doing what he needs to do. And that's what you need to be aware of. So what's the angel message for you? Travel. Okay, so he may even be traveling to you at some point in the future. An upcoming trip is on the horizon. Either you or your twin will travel to each other for a physical meeting. Enjoy this trip and know it's heaven sent. So the universe is going to create a way for you guys to come together in the physical, and it could be a travel to each other. And there's courage needed for that to happen. So he's also gaining courage right now to be able to follow his heart and do what he wants to do, which is meet up with you. Do what you know is true. You are brave and courageous. You can do it. So I definitely feel that your twin is gaining courage to be able to come to you in person, but he also needs to clear away any karmic cycles first to be able to do that. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I love your gift. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel very blessed to have been given this gift by the angels, even at times when it's hard, You've been spot on for me. My DM is mad at me. Any messages will help. Your masculine is not mad at you, Laurie. He's mad at himself. He's mad at himself. Please try and forgive yourself for anything you feel he's mad at you for, or let go of any fear around it, or, don't take it personally, as hard as that is, because he isn't mad at you. He's mad at himself. He's projecting that out to you. He's frustrated with himself. He's stressed at himself, and he's taking it out on you. Okay? So we've got the 111. Now, he's saying to you, his higher self is saying, I'm ready for a positive new beginning. His higher self wants a new beginning. He wants that new beginning with you. He's ready for that. His higher self is. But his ego is causing him pain. His ego is saying, oh, what if you're not ready? What if you mess it up? What if you do this? What if you do that? And there's all this procrastination energy flowing in because of this. There could even be something he needs to release. And because he feels all this stuck energy, coming from the ego, it's bringing in frustration. And the frustration creates anger. And the anger means a projection. So what he's really saying to you is, I am ready for a positive new beginning, but I'm mad at myself because I'm not ready today. So he's taking it out on you. That's what he's going through. And you're being asked to breathe, because the 111 is a symbol of faith. It's the angel saying, have faith in your connection. Don't worry about what's going on. Rise above it and focus on peace. So what's the message for you? Jump straight out. Again, limiting beliefs. So it's limiting beliefs stopping him from making this change right now. It's nothing to do with you. It's about himself. The angels see that he is limiting his beliefs, and they are hindering the progress on your journey. Write down all your limiting beliefs and give it to us for transmutation. So in other words, he needs to work through his limiting beliefs. He needs to be doing that. And the best thing you can do at this time is just breathe through it, not let it trigger you, and affirm everything is working out beautifully. I'm ready for a positive new beginning. Everything is exactly where it is. When you affirm those things, it helps you to move out of limiting beliefs, which in turn helps him to, because you are one. So don't you have any limiting beliefs thinking, oh, we can't be together because he's mad at me, or I need to apologize, or any of these things, because it's not you, it's him. It's him who needs to heal what's going on. What the angels want you to do is just get ready for a beautiful new beginning, which is coming. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you so much, honey. Thank you, Liz, for your endless love and dedication. Carrot 1 isn't even here now. Carrot 1's upstairs with George, but thank you so much. We've got Alex with a donation there. Thank you so much, Alex. I think that's just a message retracted. I think that's just a donation. Oh, there we go. What's ours current feelings for me, please? So Alex says, what's ours current feelings for me? What's ours current feelings for me? And then I'm going to do a message for Laura. So, your love makes me so high. Your love makes me so high. So what your twin, Alex, wants you to know is that your love makes them so high. It's like a drug. So in other words, your love has power. When your person is with you, they feel on top of the world. They feel like they can do anything. The way I suppose you would feel if you took a drug. Okay? This is what your twin is saying to you. So in other words, your twin is going to want that energy more and more and more. So whenever we go into fear thinking, is it over? Are they ever going to contact me again? All these things. Remember that you are like a drug to your twin. Think about Bella and Edward in Twilight, where Edward says to Bella, your blood is like a drug to me. It's the same thing. Your light is like a drug to your person. So all you have to do is continue shining that light and being authentic, being yourself. And that's going to bring your person home. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a message for Laura, intuitive message for Laura. What does your masculine want to say to you today? Here we go. I've always loved you. I still love you. And you know that when you're in your truth. Really powerful. So in other words, your twin is saying, when I allow myself to feel my truth, I know that I loved you then, I love you now, and I will always love you. And you know that's the truth when you're in your truth. In other words, when you're out of ego. So whenever the ego comes in and brings in some fear-based energies, remember your truth. Now your angels are saying to you, look at that, you've got the 222. And remember me speaking about this on the live the other day. When you're seeing 222, it's your twin flame saying to you, I love you. I love you, Laura. And that's what he's saying. I've always loved you. I still love you. And you know that's the truth, because I know that's the truth. And when you see the angel number 222, this is also reminding you that there's universal power involved here, that the universe has got your back, that you are safe, and to have faith in your journey. Trust in your connection with the divine and your twin, because everything is unfolding as it should. And that's what you need to know. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I hope that helps. And thank you for the donation. Lindsay, thank you for the donation. Honey, sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my DM? So what does Lindsay's DM want to say today? Message coming through is, I found what I've been looking for. So Lindsay, what your twin is saying is, when I found you, I found myself. I've found what I've been looking for. It's you. You're everything to me. You're the person I've been looking for and searching for all of my entire life. But that can be a bit scary too. That can be scary. Why? Because it brings up wounds that we need to heal. Because you're this person's perfect mirror, just like they are yours. So coming together changed both of you. He's saying, wow, I found what I've been looking for. It's been there all the time. It's you. So I feel he's very aware that you are the one. Now, the other message coming through is, look at this. I didn't know what love was until you came into my life. Isn't that beautiful? And these cards really resonate well with each other, because he's saying, I didn't know what love was. And then you came into my life. And then I knew I'd found what I've been looking for. I knew what love is when I met you. I knew what love is when you came into my life. So you've changed your twin's life. So regardless of the situation or whatever's going on, yeah, look at this. Your energy is healing to me. And this was just moving on top of the deck. No matter what situation is going on between you and your twin is fully well aware that you are the one. And that your energy, energy is also about your presence, the way you are, the way he feels with you. When you're together, when he's connecting with you, it's very healing to him. So he's saying your energy, your persona, your presence is very healing to me. And that's what I've been looking for. So you make him feel peace, you make him feel strong, you make him feel powerful, you give him everything he's been looking for. And that's why I'll continue time and time again to come back to you. And that's why you're going to end up together. Isn't that powerful? I hope that helps. Let me just have some of my drink. Just give my little voice a little rest a minute. And just to remind everyone watching that tickets are on sale for my live event in May in 2024. So if you want to come to London for the whole day and see me and connect with the angels and talk about the journey and do a Q&A and, just have some fun and lift up the vibration, follow the link in the description box below for the information. And a big thank you to everyone who's here today. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Thank you for liking the live. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. And I'm going to carry on. So I'm just going to grab a few questions out here right now. So we're going to do AG. So AG says, what's going on? Just check. I've got no more donation. I'm okay there. Okay. So AG says, what's going on in my DM's life in my absence? What's he bringing up next before 2023 ends? Well, what will be going on in his life is he'll be learning and growing. He'll be finding himself. He'll be understanding things on a very deep level. And your absence will be needed so that he feels the absence. So he feels the missing you. He feels the power of the love. And what will be bringing up, he's saying, what's he bringing up next? What's coming up into his awareness is the understanding of what the connection is. So what's happening with him? What's happening with him? Jump straight on the floor. Wow. So the energy is, I have the power to create my own reality. So what he's realizing is he can change things. He's realizing that he can actually turn things around by reaching out to you, contacting you, telling you how he feels and changing his life. I have the power to create my own reality. So he's realizing he is a manifester. Now, he doesn't need to know what that word means or the ins and outs of it, because a lot of the masculines are very aware of how to manifest and create, but they don't understand the words manifestation or create. They just are learning how to do it in a different way. So I feel that he's stepping into his power between now and the end of the year. He's thinking about you right now, and I feel he spends a lot of time at night thinking about you, maybe on the sofa there, especially around the moon cycles. He can get very emotional, and he's saying, I am thinking of you right now, and I do love you. And then stay focused. So the message for you is to continue to be focused with unwavering faith. Focus on the love. Focus on the joy. Focus on the power. Continuously stay focused so you don't fall off and get hurt, because when we do that, when we fall off this kind of, when there's no balance, we're listening to the outside world or we're struggling with things. And then we get hurt because we allow ourselves to be hurt by listening to naysayers or focusing more on the negatives and things like that. So he is in love with you. He is thinking about you, and he's really asking you to stay focused. So this is really him saying, please don't give up on me while I change things in my life. I am realizing why I've come, and I have the power to create my own reality. So I feel big changes as we shift forward in the new year. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Blue Synchronicity. Says, hi, lovely Liz. How are you doing? I'm great, thank you, honey. May I please have messages from my DM and our journey, please? So, a message from your DM. Straight out. Message is, I've cried so many times in the quiet in my bed. This card's come out before today. So, I really feel that your twin is a bit emotional right now. When it's quiet, when he's in bed, when he's able to think about you without distractions, that's when he can get very emotional. Because at those moments, he just wants to touch you and hold you, and they're giving me fear. A lot of fear coming up then. So it feels like around the night time or when there's quiet times, which can also mean separation between you as well. That's when he gets very emotional. And you may be connecting with this too, because I really do feel that you both feel the power of this energy. So if you've had moments where it's been quiet and you've been feeling this too, this is the reason why. But he's saying, I just want to touch you and hold you. And when it's quiet or when I'm in bed or at night time, I get emotional. So I feel a reunion energy coming soon for you guys. I hope that helps, okay? Morgan and J Muscle Mammy, thank you so much for the donations. So Morgan says, hello Liz, happy fresh start November, everyone. Do you know, I really feel that today, Morgan. I really feel like that. I've been feeling intense emotions from my masculine lately. Any message for what he's currently going through? So there is a lot of awakening going on with the masculines right now. Card jumped straight out of the deck here on the floor. I hear the call and I'm ready to come home. Wow. I hear the call. Now, the reason why you've been feeling all these intense emotions is because he's ready to come home. Now, that doesn't mean going home to a building or a place or a location, as you know. It means coming home to you because you're where he belongs. You're his home. So he's saying, I hear the call. So in other words, he hears you calling to him energetically. He hears the call of his soul. He hears the call of the universe. It's like he's saying, I know where I belong. I know I need to come home. And that's why there's been all this intense energy. And he's connecting with his higher self for guidance. So he's more connected with his own self. He's more in tune with who he is. And that's why you're feeling all these intense emotions, because he's coming forward to you. And when we get that, we kind of get that energy where we think, oh, should I reach out? And we feel all this way. And it's because he's preparing to reach out to you. He's preparing to come forward to you. So the message for you is to just breathe and trust and have faith that he's coming home. These are messages for you. Okay, I feel right now you found inner union. You must have been working on inner union, because this card's come up. I found union within myself. And that means he's hearing the call. So it's more than likely, you've been doing a lot of self-love and self-work on you, and maybe even gratitude practices and things that boost your vibration. And you found that inner union. Even if you aren't aware of it, the angels are, and your twin is, and that's why he's coming home. And you're saying there's nothing like the love that we share. So you know that there's nothing else out there that you want that's like your twin. So in other words, there's no other guy out there for you. You know that you want your twin. And you've been envisioning the life that you desire with your twin as if it's already been attained. So I'm really getting this energy for you that you've been doing all of your work. And that's been opening doors for you without you maybe even realizing it, because you're saying, I am love. And I am harnessing my feminine energy. So you're actually doing your work so powerfully that it's calling him home. And that's a really powerful thing to do, because that's where you're so close to union, you can taste it. That's what I was doing before my union. And then it manifested very quickly. So you're very, very close to union, Morgan. Keep doing what you're doing, because your twin's coming home. I hope that helps, okay? Jay Muscle Mama, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, me and my DM have been at odds and ends more lately. 6 years together and this is the most disconnected we've become. Is our journey coming to an end? Well, you're saying 6 years together and this is the most disconnected we've become. So if you feel disconnected, you've got to find yourself. Okay, you've got to find yourself. And it could be the end of the journey for now. The journey's never over with twin flames. But it feels like there may be something you've both got to learn separately to come together again at the right time into permanent union. Because it feels like if you're at odds and ends and you feel disconnected, you've got to reconnect with yourself. Now, you can do that still together. You just have to obviously put yourself first a little bit more. Start thinking about what you want a little bit more. Start connecting with the angels and your guides a little bit more. But I feel that there's some kind of separation coming in where you're going to go your way. He may go his way, or they may go their way. I've just used his and her to just define the DM and the DF, that. So, and I definitely feel that something needs to be learned. And I feel what needs to be learned is you've got to embrace you and, your person's got to embrace them so that you can have that individuality as well as the connection together. So I'm definitely feeling that, So you may feel that like you're at odds and ends. Maybe you feel like you're going in different directions or things aren't serving you anymore. Or there's something happening to make a shift. There has to be a shift here. So let's see what energy your person's in first of all. So let me just grab these cards. Bear with me a second. They flew on the floor. So I've mixed them up. I've put the feminine cards in there. So let me just grab them. Here we go. Okay. So this is the energy that your person is coming into or is in right now. So the card is, your eyes are the window to my soul. So in other words, what your twin is saying is, your eyes are the windows to my soul. I can't stop loving you. So I feel your person will always love you. It's not over. It's not coming to an end. You know that when you look into the eyes, that's where you connect. But it feels like there's other things to do. There's things that you need to learn on a soul level to reconnect in this way. You have to forgive yourself for whatever's going on. Don't feel guilty about this. Or, it's not your job to make your twin happy. It's your twin's job to make themselves happy. Happiness is an inside job. And I'm no longer confused about this connection. So it feels like you've been learning a lot. When you forgive yourself, you're not going to be confused anymore, because you may be confused right now about where this connection is going or what's happening, because you may be needing to forgive yourself. So I feel if you spend some time forgiving yourself, doing the Ho'oponopono prayer, looking in the mirror, really sit down and think, what do I need to forgive myself for? And it may be the guilt that, you feel guilty for maybe wanting a bit of space or something else. So you have to forgive. And then you'll no longer feel confused about the connection, wondering if it's over or if the journey's coming into an end or feeling disconnected or anything like that. And even because I feel your twin will always love you. And if you forgive yourself, you may even realize you don't need to have that kind of separation alone time. It may just naturally occur and heal. So if you call on Archangel Raguel to bring harmony in, then Raguel will get to work behind the scenes and you work on forgiving yourself, which is going to clear up any confusion about the connection. And then you're going to see radical changes. So when I'm connecting with the energy, I actually see two paths. I see a path where you go your own ways and come back together later down the line. And I see a path where you work on forgiving yourself and you actually create a healing that could have been there anyway. Because I feel your twin doesn't really want to go anywhere. So I definitely feel that this can be healed together and apart. It's your choice. I hope that helps, okay? But call on Archangel Raguel to create the way. We've got Laura, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can you give Sana Ali a message from her DM? Thank you, angels. So this is for Sana Ali, a message from your DM. A message for Sana Ali. Sana, I hope I've said it right. There you go. Your warmth has never left me. Your warmth has never left me. So when your twin connects with your energy, your twin feels warm. And that's a really beautiful way to make them feel. It's like the sunlight. Imagine you go out in the sunlight and you feel warm. That's how your twin feels when they are around you, connecting with you. so that you're the sunlight to your twin. Now that's really powerful. Your warmth has never left me. And what this means is, whatever's going on in your twin's life, when your twin connects with your energy, feels you, thinks of you, looks at a picture of you, they feel that warmth, and that's never left them. Now, it will have left them physically, as in they may feel cold sometimes, they may not feel happy sometimes. There's that pain there that this person is missing you. But when this person thinks of you, the warmth comes in. And that helps them to carry on. So your person is saying, your warmth has never left me. So the big message there for you is to shine that beautiful warm light. Your eyes are the window to my soul. This keeps coming out. So also your person is saying, when I look into your eyes, I see into my soul. Your warmth has never left me. Your eyes show me the truth. So, the way you are, the block in my throat chakra, it's not just your appearance they're attracted to. Obviously, I feel he's very attracted to your appearance, though, especially your eyes. But it's the power of the love. They give me a block in the throat, so it feels like this isn't being expressed yet, or there's things he still needs to say, or he needs to find the way to say this to you. The block in my throat in that way. But your warmth has never left me. So let's do a little angel message for you. And thank you, Laura, for donating selflessly. It's really powerful. So have compassion right now. The angels are urging you to have compassion towards your twin and yourself, because you're both doing the best you can. And there may even be a relocation. This card's come up earlier as well today. So, to be together, there may be a relocation. So either you may travel to where they are, they may travel to where you are, or you may relocate to come together. But I definitely feel, it's like distance is illusion. Doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter where they live, you're going to end up together. But this has to be expressed, and this is what your person is waiting to say. I hope that helps, Gabriel. Big block in the throat there. I hope that helps. My first ever reading. Oh, I'm so grateful I could give it to you. And thank you, Laura, for making that possible. Because, the thing is, guys, I know it may be frustrating if you can't donate and you're waiting for a question. But there's always repetitive cards that will resonate with your own situation. And, I just do prioritise donations because they are energy exchanges. That's all it is. I don't ask for them. People are very generous and donate to them. So I always do at the beginning, always try and come on right at the beginning of a life, because right at the beginning is where I'm doing the no donations. And then as soon as the donations begin, then obviously I'm connecting with them. But you'll always receive messages elsewhere. So thank you, VP, for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. So VP says, hi, Liz. DM and I went into separation again. So remember, if you're in separation, there's a reason. Try not to take it personally. Rise up, because separation is very healing. Okay, separation is always preparation. I had a weird dream about him in the karmic. So obviously you are healing any issues around the karmic situation, purging any fears or any don't worry about you saying it's a weird dream. Even if you don't understand it, you will be healing things in that dream. Any messages for us? Also, I've been seeing 11-7 a lot. What does it mean? Well, I read these intuitively for every single individual twin flame connection. You can always Google 117 because I'm connecting with it in that way for you, or 11-7. But I feel you're being shown that you're on the right path. So you have to have faith in what you're manifesting. You have to have faith in what you are working on right now, because during the separation, there's work being done. There's work being done. So in other words, while you're in separation, and you're focusing on what you're dreaming about, your manifestations, doing you, that's going to build everything. So I feel you're building something right now apart to come together in stability. So, if I go to the angel numbers, book by Kyle, I just want to read you the 117 meaning here. I feel that's what you're being shown, though. You're being shown that you are building something in the separation. And you're being guided to have faith in what you're manifesting and doing, okay? But 117 collectively, because I've just seen someone else there, I've just seen it pop up saying someone else has seen that number. Your angels are waiting for you to make your intentions clear. Get clear about what you want. So you may just have to be a bit clearer with the universe about what you want and what you're manifesting. But for your personal situation, it means that you're on the right path and you are manifesting, but you have to have faith and trust that the separation is happening for a reason. That there's a good reason behind it. So I want to connect with that as well and see what else is going on. Yeah, you've got telepathy right now. So you can connect in other ways. Remember, when we go into separation, you're able to learn how to connect through telepathy. You learn how to understand it's much more than a physical love. So you can develop your telepathic abilities during this separation by quieting your mind. In other words, turning off your phone, breathing, going in nature, doing a meditation, however you want to do that, and then call your twin in. This way you can clearly receive messages from us as well as your twin. So you're very highly connected with your twin and your angels, but you may need to work on that. So I feel that the separation has also come in to assist you with telepathy. And the angels are saying, we're always there with you. We'd love to spend more time with you. Connect with us by intending to do so. We're excited to offer you our guidance, assistance, and support. So right now you can work with the angels more and more during the separation to get that connection right with them, with you, and to bring power in. You know, when you start calling in the angels every day and connecting with them, you'll be blown away by the amazing relationship you get with them. And it just, honestly, it'll just warm you inside out. And that's what the angels want you to connect with. But you're being shown you are manifesting, things are happening for you. I hope that helps, okay? Luna Ray, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. What are Terry's next actions coming in towards me? So, towards Sonny. So, what are Terry's actions? What does Terry want you to know? Here we go. First card coming up is, I find strength in vulnerability. I find strength in vulnerability. So, the first message coming through I've got for you is, it's okay for you to be vulnerable. You know, sometimes you may go into fear about the way you're being, thinking, am I being too open, too vulnerable, too loving, too kind? And we've all felt that way on this journey because we are the Empress. You know, we give, we are the nurturers. And sometimes we feel like we can get walked on because of that. But what he's saying to you is, I find strength in your vulnerability. And that's helping me to be more vulnerable. So his next action is he's going to find the strength to be more vulnerable with you, to open up more to you, to tell you how he feels and what's on his mind. You know, so the message for you is keep doing you because of your power. And your love makes me so high. And this keeps coming out. So this is the masculine's way of saying, I can't get enough of you. Of course, I'm going to return to you because your love makes me so high. You're that natural drug that I need to get through the day. So he is going to come towards you. Your love does make him so high. He just needs to find the strength right now to be vulnerable with you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, very powerful. Thank you for those donations, guys. I'm just going to pick a random one here. I'm going to do Enchanted Moon Tarot by Donna Jones. She says, hi Liz, are Daryl and I getting closer to union? What is blocking us from coming into union? Thank you for all you do. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. So the angel message for you is alignment. So the only thing that's stopping you from being together is alignment. That's all it is. You are aligning for union in 2023. So just trust that it's happening. Okay, we can get in our own way and block the journey by thinking there's something wrong or stressing over things. So alignment is the key to successfully coming into your union with your twin. So focus on aligning with the frequency of divine unconditional love. So that's what the angels want you to focus on. Unconditional love. That means no demanding, no conditions, no trying to force it. And also pray. Connect with the angels. Now, I am connecting with a journey between 2017 and 2023. So think about your twin flame journey and how long it's been going for. Think about what happened around 2017, because between then and now, something big has been happening. So I feel you're very close to union because this is like a completion phase coming in here. And it feels like as you move into the new year, you could even be moving into union. So the angels are saying to you, remember who you are. You are precious, you are valuable, and you are an earth angel. We encourage you to engage in daily prayer. When you choose to pray for assistance, we can bring all of your answered prayers upon our wings. And they give me unanswered prayers. So if you feel your prayers have been unanswered, they're going to answer them for you. And that's what you need to know. Very beautiful message there. I hope that helps. Wow. Army, thank you for the donation. Honey, sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. What's my DM going through and what's next for us? So what's your DM going through and what's next for you? Jump straight out. Again, wow, this is really powerful. And this is what I mean where if you're not having your question answered, guys, it's coming through repetitively here. So again, another message here. Your masculine is trying to find strength to become vulnerable with you, to open up to you, to show you the truth. That's what your DM is going through. He's finding strength and vulnerability. And he knows that you are vulnerable with your heart and you show him the truth. And he's saying, that's giving me power. I want to find the strength to show you what's on my mind. So what else does he want to say to you? Look at these jumping out the deck. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Revealing my truth will set me free. So he wants to reveal his truth to you. He wants to do that because it will set him free. Feels like he's in a prison right now. He feels stressed out because he isn't being honest with himself. He isn't telling you how he feels. And he said, I want to reveal myself to you because it will make me feel much better, freer, more lighter. It's like, oh, breath of fresh air coming through when he reveals himself to you. And what he wants to say is, the truth is, I've always loved you. I still love you. And you know that when you're in your truth. So don't ever doubt the love, because he's saying, I love you then, I love you now. I want to reveal this to you. And I'm finding the strength to do that. Really powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Patricia, for the donation. Honey, sending you so much love. Patricia says, and it's really powerful you've just donated, because I just thought I'm going to answer Patricia in a minute, and then you donated. So we're clearly on the same wavelength there. So Patricia says, hi, Liz, so great to be here. So great to have you here, honey. And a big thank you to everyone watching today, and to all my members as well. I hope you managed to watch the 2-hour Halloween special I did yesterday. So Patricia says, so great to be here. Any message for the journey in my DM? So first of all, let's get you a message for the journey. You're not well today. I'm sending you so much love, okay? First one we've got is limiting beliefs. Now, I feel you're both healing this. So I feel you and your twin are both releasing limiting beliefs. Now, this has come through a couple of times. And what I'm really feeling is a good way of dealing with this is write down anything that may be causing a block right now. Anything that you may see as limiting. So, for example, you know your twin is in a karmic situation. So you could put the karmic situation as limiting things, or stopping me from being with him, or stopping us from being together at certain times of the year, or whatever it is. And then turn it around and say, the karmic partner is helping my masculine to realize my power, my beauty, my light, who I am. The karmic situation is helping me to move forward in my power. The karmic situation is over and done with, and I am free. My twin is free. We are free to move forward together, or however you want to word it. This is just, you don't have to obviously take that on you. This is just what's coming out. So anything you feel is in the way of the connection, or limiting you, or, creating a limiting or negative belief, write that down and then change it into an affirmation. And that's going to transmute the energy. Now, we've also got intimacy. So intimacy is the key to engaging in a beautiful, long-lasting relationship. Now, you have that intimacy. He doesn't have that with her. And it's safe for you to let your guard down with your twin and open your heart because of that reason. So the angels are actually saying that to you. They're saying it's okay to be intimate with your twin. Because some people may not want to be intimate with their twin while they're still in that situation. But with you, you know that that's a big part of your connection. You know that that's the power of the connection as well in some way, because it gives your twin this beautiful feeling of release, if that makes sense. And, I mean, even when you're just holding hands or looking into each other's eyes, there's this feeling of release because you're that warmth, you're like that natural drug, that natural high that your twin feels, and he wants more and more and more of that. So you can open your heart to him very deeply and share time with him, and it's not going to cause any detrimental effects or anything like that, because it's actually guiding him closer to you. So in other words, the more intimate you are, the more closer he gets to moving away from your situation. And the archangels are helping because you've got the sword there, and I feel this is him knowing what he needs to do. He just needs the power to do it. And the angels are helping you. So obviously you're constantly connecting with your angels and guides and calling on them. And the archangels are there to help. So Archangel Michael is with you, giving you strength, helping you to feel strong. Raphael is healing anything physically. And obviously you're saying today you don't feel very well. So Raphael is bringing in a healing. And what I'm actually connecting with is that there could be physical things going on right now around letting go. I'm going to talk about that in Saturday's video. I've recorded it today. I've been experiencing that too. If it's anything especially connected with the stomach area, it's about letting go. So affirm there is a plan to my life. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And Archangel Ariel is going to assist with material things such as finances and other issues. Shamuel is going to guide things forward. And Metatron is reminding you your twin flame journey is in divine timing and to have faith in the love. And yeah, you're saying, yes, stomach. Yeah, I mean, I've been connecting with that since last Friday. So, I went from having the runs to being stuck and clogged up. And, I was getting really worried about it yesterday. But again, it's how we go into the ego. It doesn't matter how spiritual we are. When the ego comes in, it knocks us down. So we have to rise above it and know everything's safe. Tomorrow is always a new day. So that's what you need to know. And then I'm going to pull a message from your twin. Yeah, look at this. Your warmth has never left me. Now, this card came out before. So again, this is the sunlight, the warmth, the way you make your twin feel. Your warmth has never left me. So your twin carries that warmth with him everywhere he goes. And he feels your warmth with him always. And he's saying we are the perfect opposites. So you complement each other so well. So any differences between you, he loves that. He's saying we're perfect for each other, even though we may seem opposite to other people. Like, for example, me and George, 19-year age gap. Other people may not get it, but we're perfect for each other and we're the perfect opposites. So he's saying to you, every single way we're meant to be together. But you're being asked to have faith in the timings and the way things happen and not even worry about anything that's going on in your situation because the love is so strong. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, really powerful. Wow. And Melina says, I missed my DM so much today. I'm sending you so much love, honey. I did do you a little message on the live with Rob right at the end. Well, not right at the end. I think it was about an hour and 20 minutes in or something like that. Or an hour and 15 minutes in, I think, because I checked for Nicole. I keep saying Nicole for Nicola. And it was around an hour and 20. And I'm pretty sure I did your message. And then, or me and Rob did your message. And then we did Nicola's after. So before, okay? So I'm pretty sure that you got a message there. I know I did your message, definitely. So if you haven't, make sure you check that out. Give me a block in the throat, guys. Just let me have a sip of water. Wow. I'm definitely connecting with blocks in throat chakra and blocks in communication today. Definitely feeling that energy. So we're going to do, Leah says, any tips to help lift the heavy feelings would help, of course. I think you're talking to someone else, but any tips to help lift the heavy feelings? If you want it, if anyone lifts to once, I mean, you're saying it triggers a little bit. I feel guilty over the past, and now I couldn't be there. But everything happens for a reason. So if you're feeling any guilt or you're feeling any heaviness or anything like that, the best thing to do is to go out in nature, because when you're out in nature, you naturally feel lighter. You naturally feel lighter because outdoors we're the closest to heaven we'll ever be. So going in nature and just breathing it in. Just breathing it in and releasing. Breathing in and out 3 times is very powerful because it brings you out of ego. Okay, it brings you out of ego. Ego lives in the past and the future. It can't survive or thrive in the here and now. So if you breathe in 3 times, in and out, in and out, in and out, it's going to remove the ego because it's going to bring you back into the present moment. And you're going to instantly feel lighter, instantly feel better. Sometimes you can even feel disorientated because you're moving back into the power of the now. Going out into nature, breathing, going for a walk, moving your body around, putting on some uplifting music, maybe meditating a little bit, doing something you love. And the most important thing is gratitude. When we work on gratitude, when we write down all the things we have to be grateful for, it creates changes within. So work on doing that. I hope that helps, okay? You said, I wish I could be there for him in the way the karmic is. Well, you are there for him in many, many more ways than the karmic partner is. That's a limiting belief. Okay, we've got that card that keeps coming up. Maybe it is limiting belief. So what you're saying is, you're affirming to the universe there, Leah, that this karmic partner can be there for him in ways you can't be, or you're saying these things. So you're affirming that the karmic partner is the best thing for him without meaning to affirm that. Okay, and that's a limiting belief. So instead say, I'm everything that my twin needs and so much more. I give my twin flame everything he'll ever need and so much more. I am exactly who I am meant to be. I am worthy of love. I am valuable. I am respectful. I am loving. I am lovable. I am deserving of love. I am very romantic. I am the perfect partner. I'm the perfect person. If you say all those kind of things, then that's uplifting your vibration and it's changing the way you're looking at things. Because yes, the karmic partner is there for a reason and maybe teaching your twin valuable lessons right now. But ultimately, that person is teaching your twin what they do not want. But you're affirming all the things that you do not want. And you don't want to be doing that. You want to be affirming what you do want in the present moment. And that's going to turn things around. I hope that helps, okay? Ashley says, hello, messages from my twin Cairo in any time frame for our reunion, please. So what does Cairo, what a great name, what want to say? Jump straight out. You rationalise my darkest thoughts and set them free. And look at this. I don't want to love you in the darkness anymore. So what your person's saying to you is, he's been through a lot of darkness, dark thoughts, being in the dark. That means that you may not have been together out in the open and there's been a lot of craziness going on. And your person is saying to you, I don't want to love you like that anymore. I want to love you out in the open, in the light. And you're bringing up all these wounds to be healed. So he's saying to you, you've helped me to look at my life and change the things in me that stop me from being free, stop me from being with you. And I want to turn this around. So right now, your person is going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. Now, you're asking about reunion energy. We've got the Gemini energy. So the first thing coming up is, remember you are twin flames. Okay, remember who you are. That's the Gemini. I'm not connecting with, you could connect with this as a Gemini season and say, June time. But I'm not actually connecting with that, okay? Let me just use my divine timing cards because it could happen way before this. Yeah, look, we're in Scorpio season right now. New Year's going to wipe the slate clean and then you're going to move forward. So there could be a timeline here depending, but don't get triggered by timelines. There's me saying hello. We're in Scorpio energy right now. Okay, this is where we currently are. And then the new year is going to be a fresh slate. And then Gemini can be, the June energy, kind of May, June time for coming maybe into a union. But what I'm actually connecting with is, don't give up your life for your twin. What I'm connecting with you is make sure you're enjoying your life. If you get invited somewhere, go and do it. Do what turns you on. Do what makes you feel good. Follow your passions. And that's what's going to help things move forward. Because you and your twin are one. So you're saying, when are we going to come into reunion? Or when are we going to communicate? Or whatever it is you want. You are one. You're already capable of communicating through telepathy. And I feel your twin wants to come towards you when he's feeling a much more balanced energy. Because the quick-witted energy and the innovative energy there, what I'm connecting with is sometimes he can say things without thinking, or he needs to balance his energy first. So I'm feeling that anything can happen from this point on. This is why you've got to be ready for anything on this journey. It's not like the angels saying, you're going to reunite in June. Anything can happen between now and June. But the new year is going to bring in an opportunity for a new beginning where you wipe the slate clean. So the best thing to do is let go of the when and just be in the now. And that will move everything forward the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. So we're going to do, where we got Arena there. I hope I've said that right. Arena Agath says, I'm sleeping almost non-stop last few days. So clearly you're going through a big cleansing and healing. Can you please pull one card for me, of course? So what do we need to know for you right now? Here we go. We've got space. So the space right now, you're sleeping a lot. So you're creating the sacred space. So I feel you may even be connecting with your twin in a really powerful way. You may not remember the dreams you're having or what's going on when you're asleep, but I feel the universe is creating that space for you to be together. So you're sleeping more and you're actually creating a sacred space for you and your twin. So you may be connecting with dreams, you may be feeling them. There's a lot of power going on there when you're sleeping. There's a lot of healing taking place. So the space that's being created when you are sleeping is actually transforming and growing you. And it's helping you to become the best version of yourself for each other. So it's actually bringing in a healing right now. So that's what I'm connecting with. Okay. And you're saying it's true that we have to, is it true that we have to wait for a message in the 3D not to be in the masculine energy? You don't have to wait for anything. You always follow your heart and do what you feel is right. But the point is, we learn to surrender and let go. We learn that we don't have to chase our twin. We don't have to continuously keep reaching out to feel validated or to feel happy or connected. You will let them make the move. That's why the space is being created. So you need to give them space to be able to move forward towards you. It's nothing really to do with being in masculine energy or anything like that. It's just about learning how to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Serene says, how is G feeling about me? How is G feeling about Serene, okay? Here we go. Card coming out straight away. We've got the way you came into my life was so natural. And from that day onwards, I became spiritual. So what he's feeling is that the way you connected was something special. You woke him up. He became more spiritual when you met. And he's saying the way you came into my life was so natural as well. So he's thinking about that. He's thinking about when you met. He's thinking about how it was when you came together. The way you came into my life was so special and so natural and so powerful. It changed me. It changed my life. So what he's thinking about is how you've changed his life and what that means for his life right now. So the energy we've got coming through, jumping straight out. Look at this. I've never experienced a connection like this before. So that's what he's thinking about right now. He's thinking about the power of the connection. And when the masculines are thinking about it in this way, this is always when they're preparing to reach out. I hope that helps, okay? Bella, thank you for the donation. Honey, sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. How is Brian feeling about me? How is Brian feeling about me? How is Brian feeling about me? What do you need to know? I don't mean to hurt you. So there's a lot of regret going around in his mind right now. He's sorry about the past. He's saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. And I don't mean to hurt you. So he knows you're still in pain over something, or he feels that maybe you've forgiven it or not. But the way he's connecting, he's saying, I don't mean to hurt you. So he feels like he's still hurting you in some way. And that could be because he's not with you right now, or there's something else going on. And he said, I didn't mean to hurt you then, and I don't mean to hurt you now. Let me love you now. Allow me to love to flow in. Allow my love to flow in. So what he's really saying is, I don't mean to hurt you, but you must let me love you. In other words, it's like Bella is saying to you, allow my love to flow in. In other words, that means let him move towards you and be with you when he's ready to. Instead of trying to manifest it or make it happen or, create the communication. This is that energy where when we allow the love in through self-love, self-care, giving back to the self, being in the flow, then that's when he's going to come forward in the right energy that's not going to hurt you. And I definitely feel you're learning how to receive in that way. And that's a form of surrender. So what do the angels want you to know? We've got, look at this, self-worth. So it's time to heal away all feelings of unworthiness. This is affecting your love life. You are already worthy of everything you could ever desire and wish to manifest. So you are worthy of this love. And we learn self-worth through the act and the art of allowing, the art of letting go, the art of surrender. And, this is about you realizing that you may have been even having some headaches or tension, head pressure, or, because she's holding her head there. And this is like the angel saying, we know you've been suffering. Your twin knows that he's hurt you and he didn't mean to, and he still doesn't mean to. He wants to love you in this moment, but he wants to do it in the right way. So I definitely feel he's waiting for the right time, and you're learning self-worth through this. And obviously he's also learning self-worth because you're mirrors to be able to bring it in at the right time. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, thanks, guys. I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to go off. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see me. There I am. Hello. Sending you all so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am hoping I'm going to be live on Friday as well, if you are around, but I can never guarantee for sure. If you want to come and see me live in London, all the details are in the description box. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me and email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And if you are a member of the channel, I've got discount right now on personal readings all through November, but you have to be a member to get access to how and what those readings are, and that's any level. So if you want to become a member of the Earth Angel level to get discount on a reading, or you want to become a member of the Angel family to receive extra guidance, obviously I'll share extra videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday that will help you. And you get my Halloween special as well, which is 2 hours long. Me and George walking around Alton Towers. You can see us together. Then just hit that join button today. But thank you to everyone who commented. If you didn't receive a message, there'll be messages within the messages. Lots of repetitive guidance today about the masculines wanting you and wanting to express themselves and changes taking place. Thank you for everyone who liked. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up because it really helps me. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the love, the support, for being you. And guess what? I'll see you soon. Mwah.